Hi friends, this is Mrs. Elston. Thanks for joining me for this video where I will read Anansi Tries to Steal All the Wisdom in the World. But first, I have a few pictures to show you. The first one goes with the word trickster. A trickster is an animal or person who tries to do something tricky. Like this cat is trying to be tricky and take these fish from the goldfish bowl. Trickster. Gourd. A gourd is a plant that grows on a vine, and when it's dry, you can open it up and use it like a bowl or a bottle to carry things. Gourd. Chuckle. Chuckle is a kind of way of laughing. So this girl here is kind of giving a chuckle. It's not a big laugh, and it's not a little laugh. It's kind of a medium-sized laugh. Chuckle. Now I'll read our story, Anansi Tries to Steal All the Wisdom in the World, a West African folk tale. Anansi the spider knew that he was not wise. He was a sly trickster who could use his wit to fool many different people, but he knew that he did not have much wisdom. Then one day he had a clever thought. If I can get all of the wisdom in the village and put it in a hollow gourd, he thought, I will be very wise indeed. In fact, I will be the wisest of all. So he found a hollow gourd and began to carry out his plan. He went from door to collect the village's wisdom. People chuckled at poor Anansi, for they knew that more than any other creature, he needed wisdom. So each person put a bit of wisdom in his gourd and wished him well. So remember, we said Anansi was a spider. He was trying to collect wisdom and put it in a gourd. So here's the gourd. Looks like there's another spider here, and Anansi appears to be trying to climb a tree. Let's see what happens next. Soon the gourd was overflowing with wisdom and could hold no more. Now Anansi needed to find a place to store it. I'm certainly the wisest person in the world, but if I don't find a good hiding place for my wisdom, I'm sure to lose it. He looked around and spotted a very tall tree. Ah, Anansi said, I will hide my wisdom high in that tree. Then I will never have to worry about someone stealing it from me. Anansi set out to climb the towering tree with the heavy gourd tied to the front of his belly where it would be safe. As he climbed, however, the gourd full of wisdom kept getting in the way. He tried and tried, but he could not climb very high. Just then, Anansi's youngest son walked by. "What are you doing, father?" asked the little spider. "I'm climbing this tree with my gourd full of wisdom," Anansi replied. "But, father," said the son, "wouldn't it be much easier if you tied the gourd behind you instead of in front?" Anansi sat there quietly for a very long time. Then he said, "Shouldn't you be going home now?" There he is high up in that tree. He's got some strings attached to his gourd, and his gourd is way up above his head. But he sent his son home. After his son left, Anansi moved the gourd so that it was behind him. Then he proceeded up the tree without a problem. When he reached the top, he cried out, "I collected so much wisdom that I am the wisest person ever, and still my baby son is wiser than me. Here, take back your wisdom." He lifted the gourd high over his head and spilled its contents into the wind. The wisdom blew far and wide and settled across the land. And this is how wisdom came back to the world. The end. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.